Hello, friends of Sudoku, and welcome to another puzzle from the French newspaper Le Monde. I found out today that they actually have different levels of difficulty on their website, apparently ranging from 1 up to level 6 or 7. And they seem to alternate, so every day of the week they have a different level of difficulty. The level today was a 1, so I thought, no, I don't want to bore you with that. So I went back and looked at the puzzle from May 14, and that was, I think, a level 6 or 7. And that is the one that we have in front of us. It doesn't look that difficult, though, because it has a lot of givens, but let's see how it's going to turn out eventually. So while I've been talking, I've been looking at this square. It seems as if it must be a 2. And this 2 blocks over now, so here's another 2. We got a 2 blocking over here and up here, so a 2 goes here or here, and therefore here or here, because we've got a 2 blocking over, right? We also have a 2 blocking down, so a 2 must go here, here, or here. So that's just too many possibilities for me to continue looking at 2s. There's a 3, though, blocking across here, and another 3 blocking across, 1 blocking down, so a 3 must go in this position here. We also have a 3 blocking up here and over, so here's another 3. One of these now must be a 3, and the 6 blocks down, so the other one must be 6. So a 6 and a 3 here, and that makes this square, of course, a 9. We also seem to have a 5 and a 9 waiting for us here. And that means that these 3 squares cannot be 5 and 9. They must be a 3, 6, and a 7. So the 7 blocks here, the 7 blocks here, therefore this must be a 7. We now also have a couple of 7s blocking up while we have 2 7s blocking across. So a 7 goes in this position. And I think the last 7 of this puzzle must go in this square because these 2 7s block across. So here's a 7. A 5, 3, and a 6 here. So the 3 blocks down, here's a 3, therefore. And we need one more 3, don't we? Yes, we need a 3 here, and therefore this is a 6, which blocks over, making this a 6, and this is a 5. I wonder how the 6 or 7 level difficulty is going to manifest itself, because so far it's been almost too easy. Let's see. I don't want to have to eat my words again. Let's see how this turns out. So a 4 blocks over here and 1 blocks down. Here's a 4. For these 2 squares, we need an 8 and a 5. 8 also must go in one of these 2 squares, and they block up this block over. So 8 here, here, here. That's no good because we also have an 8 possibility in these 3 squares. So these 2 must be an 8 and a 5. 5s and 8s seem to be in short supply. But we do have a 5 and an 8 in this column, which must be a 4 and a 6. Let's see, 6 blocks over. 6 blocks over, so a 6 must go here or here, right? Blocking up, this 6 blocks up, so 6 here or here. A 1 blocks over, so one of these is a 1. I mean, one of these is a 1, of course. And one of these is a 1 as well. 2, 6, and 9 for these 3 squares. 2 goes here or here, and therefore here or here, right? But I don't know about the 2 for block 9. It must go here, here, or here. This must be a 2 or a 9, because we need a 2, 5, 8, and a 9 across here. And we got an 8 and a 5 here, so here's a 2 or a 9. Let's see, 8 blocks up here and here. So we need an 8 here or here, 9s in any of these 3 squares. I'm looking at the 5s. There's 5 blocks down, so one of these is a 5 blocking over. There's 5 blocks over, so we got a 5 here or here. And we also got a 4 in one of these squares. So we've got a 4 and a 5 across here. What else are we looking for in this row? Apart from the 4, 5, we'll be looking for 6, 8, 9, and a 2. 4, 5, 8. So this is a 2 or a 9. So the 8 blocks down and 8 blocks up, one of these is an 8. So we are looking for an 8 for this square, and this square cannot be an 8. Let me go through that again. This 8 blocks down, therefore one of these must be an 8. Both of these 8s block up, so none of these squares here can be an 8. This 8 blocks up here, so this cannot be an 8, ergo an 8 must go here. 8 blocks down, this 8 blocks down, and an 8 therefore goes here. Let's see, this 8 blocks over, this blocks down, another 8 here. Now we need an 8 for one of these 2 squares, and I don't know which one it's going to be, not yet anyway. Here we're looking for a 1 and a 2, the 2 blocks here, so here's the 1 and here's therefore the 2. We got 2 1s blocking down now and 1 blocking over, so here's a 1. Here we are looking for an 8 and a 9. The 8 blocks over, so the 9 is forced into this position and the 8 here. Here now we are looking for a 2 and a 9 because we have a 2 and a 9 blocking up, right? So that makes this square, of course, a 5. Blocking down, making this a 5, and this therefore must be an 8. I think that's right. We got a couple of 8s blocking over and 1 blocking up. Here's an 8. What's missing here? A 6 and a 9. 6 blocks over. We know one of these is a 6, yes. And the 9 blocks here, of course. So here's a 6, therefore this is a 6 and this is a 9. It's really very simple sometimes. Here we're looking for a 2 blocking up. 2 blocking up. Here's another 2 blocking over. Therefore this is a 9 and this is a 2. According to our previous analysis, right? Over here we're looking for a 5. It's the last digit in the row. Therefore, this is a 5, and we know that this has to be a 9, which blocks up. Therefore, this is a 9 blocking over. We got 2 9s blocking up, so a 9 goes here. Let's see, what about these squares? A 4 and a 5. 5 blocks down, so here's a 4, here's a 5. 5's blocking up, here's a 5, and a 4 must go somewhere. It cannot go here, so it must go here, and this must be a 6. So must this. There you go. A 6 or 7 level difficulty puzzle from the newspaper Le Monde in France. It wasn't that difficult, I think. But it was quite fun, as most sudokus are, and I hope that you enjoyed it as well. Thank you for watching and bye for now.